Have you embarked on the weight loss journey, diligently tracking every bite and sweat session, only to face frustrating plateaus or the dreaded rebound? In a landscape saturated with quick fixes and contradictory advice, navigating the path to lasting weight loss can feel overwhelming. But what if the key isn't just sheer willpower, but a deeper understanding of your body's intricate biological systems? At Thrive Daily, we delve into the evidence, cutting through the noise to reveal the scientific principles that underpin effective, sustainable weight management. Prepare to gain a comprehensive, research-backed perspective on optimizing your metabolic health and achieving your wellness goals. For decades, the prevailing model of weight loss has been the simplistic calories in, calories out (CICO) equation. While a caloric deficit is undeniably a prerequisite for losing body mass, this model fails to capture the dynamic complexity of human physiology. Your body is not merely a passive energy calculator. It is a sophisticated, adaptive biological system constantly striving for homeostasis. When energy intake is significantly reduced, particularly through drastic calorie restriction, the body perceives this as a threat to survival. This triggers a cascade of adaptive responses designed to conserve energy and promote energy intake. This phenomenon, known as metabolic adaptation or starvation mode, involves a reduction in resting metabolic rate, RMR. The body becomes more efficient at using energy, burning fewer calories at rest and during activity than predicted by simple models. This metabolic slowdown makes continued weight loss increasingly difficult. Furthermore, severe calorie restriction profoundly impacts hormonal signaling related to appetite and satiety. Levels of ghrelin, often termed the hunger hormone, increase significantly. Simultaneously, levels of leptin, the hormone signaling satiety and long-term energy stores, decrease. This hormonal imbalance creates a powerful biological drive to eat, increasing cravings and making adherence to a restricted diet incredibly challenging. Understanding this complex interplay of energy balance and metabolic adaptation is foundational to developing effective weight management strategies that work with your body, not against it. Beyond the simple CICO model, a complex network of hormones orchestrates your appetite, metabolism, and fat storage. Disruptions in this delicate balance can significantly impede weight loss efforts and contribute to weight regain. Understanding these key players is crucial for informed decision-making. Leptin, produced by fat cells, signals the brain about energy stores. Higher leptin levels typically suppress appetite and increase energy expenditure. However, in individuals with obesity, the brain can become resistant to leptin signals, a condition known as leptin resistance. The brain doesn't receive the full message, leading to continued hunger despite ample energy reserves. Ghrelin, primarily produced in the stomach, stimulates appetite. Ghrelin levels typically rise before meals and fall after eating. Sleep deprivation and stress can increase ghrelin levels, driving increased food intake and cravings, particularly for high-calorie foods. Insulin secreted by the pancreas regulates blood sugar levels. It also plays a significant role in fat storage. High levels of insulin, often resulting from diets high in refined carbohydrates, can promote the storage of glucose as fat in adipose tissue. Improving insulin sensitivity is a key goal for metabolic health and weight management. Cortisol, a stress hormone released by the adrenal glands, is part of the body's fight-or-flight response. Chronic stress leads to chronically elevated cortisol levels. High cortisol can increase appetite, particularly for comfort foods, and promote the accumulation of visceral fat, the metabolically active fat stored around abdominal organs. Other hormones like peptide YY, PYY, glucagon-like peptide 1, GLP-1, and cholecystokinin, CCK, are released in the gut after eating and contribute to feelings of fullness. Understanding how diet, sleep, stress, and activity influence these hormonal signals provides powerful insights into managing hunger and metabolism effectively. Effective weight management is deeply rooted in nutritional science. It's not just about eating less, it's about eating right, providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally, support metabolic processes, and promote satiety. Focusing on nutrient density and macronutrient balance is paramount. Prioritize whole, unprocessed foods. These include fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. These foods are naturally rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, providing essential nutrients without excessive calories or harmful additives. They also tend to be more satiating than processed alternatives. Protein is a cornerstone of a weight loss diet. It has the highest thermic effect of food, TEF, meaning your body burns more calories digesting protein than carbohydrates or fats. Protein also promotes satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer, and is essential for preserving lean muscle mass during weight loss. Aim for adequate protein intake, typically recommended between 1.2 to 1.7 grams per kilogram of body weight per day for individuals actively trying to lose weight while preserving muscle. Distributing protein intake throughout the day can further enhance satiety and muscle protein synthesis. Dietary fiber, found abundantly in vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains, is another critical component. Fiber adds bulk to meals, promoting feelings of fullness and slowing digestion. It also supports a healthy gut microbiome, which research increasingly links to metabolic health and body weight regulation. Adequate hydration is often overlooked but plays a vital role. Drinking water, especially before meals, can help reduce calorie intake by promoting a sense of fullness. Replacing sugary beverages like soda and juice with water is one of the simplest yet most impactful changes you can make for weight management and overall health. Understanding the glycemic index and load of carbohydrates can also be beneficial. Foods with a high glycemic load cause rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin, potentially promoting fat storage. Prioritizing complex carbohydrates with fiber helps maintain more stable blood sugar levels. Healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish, are essential for hormone production, nutrient absorption, and satiety. Including moderate amounts of healthy fats in your diet can help manage hunger and provide essential fatty acids. While the principles of whole foods, protein, and fiber are universal, various dietary patterns have demonstrated efficacy for weight loss and metabolic health in scientific studies. The optimal approach often depends on individual preferences, metabolic responses, and sustainability. Intermittent fasting, IF, involves cycling between periods of eating and voluntary fasting. Common methods include 16-8, fasting for 16 hours, eating within an 8-hour window, or 5-2, eating normally 5 days a week, restricting calories significantly on 2 non-consecutive days. Research suggests IF can improve insulin sensitivity and promote fat burning by allowing insulin levels to drop during fasting periods. Low carbohydrate diets, including ketogenic diets, very low carb, high fat, restrict carbohydrate intake to varying degrees. By reducing carbohydrate availability, these diets can lead to reduced insulin levels and promote the body's use of fat for fuel. Ketosis in very low carb approaches. Many individuals report increased satiety on low carb plans due to higher protein and fat intake. The Mediterranean diet, characterized by its emphasis on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fish, with moderate poultry and dairy and limited red meat and sweets, is consistently linked to improved cardiovascular health and metabolic markers. While not strictly a weight loss diet, its focus on nutrient-dense whole foods often leads to spontaneous calorie reduction and sustainable weight management. Plant-based diets, ranging from veganism to vegetarianism, emphasize foods derived from plants. Studies show that individuals following plant-based diets tend to have lower body mass indexes, BMIs, and reduced risk of obesity. These diets are typically high in fiber and lower in saturated fat, contributing to their metabolic benefits. The DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, while designed to lower blood pressure, shares many principles with other healthy eating patterns, focusing on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and low-fat dairy. Its emphasis on nutrient density and portion control can support weight management goals. The key takeaway from research on dietary patterns is that adherence and sustainability are paramount. The best diet is the one you can consistently follow long-term, providing adequate nutrients and fitting your lifestyle and preferences. Experimentation and potentially professional guidance can help identify the most suitable approach. Physical activity is a critical component of sustainable weight management, extending far beyond the calories burned during a workout. Exercise profoundly impacts metabolic health, body composition, and overall well-being. A comprehensive approach incorporates both aerobic activity and strength training. Aerobic exercise, such as brisk walking, running, cycling, or swimming, is effective for increasing energy expenditure and improving cardiovascular fitness. Current guidelines recommend 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity per week for substantial health benefits. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, which involves short bursts of intense exercise followed by brief recovery periods, can be particularly time-efficient and effective for improving fitness and promoting fat loss. HIIT can increase post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, meaning your body continues to burn calories at an elevated rate after the workout is finished. Strength training, also known as resistance training, is indispensable for preserving and building lean muscle mass. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories at rest compared to fat tissue. Increasing muscle mass can help boost your basal metabolic rate, BMR, making it easier to maintain a calorie deficit. Aim for at least 2 strength training sessions per week, targeting all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and arms. Progressive overload, gradually increasing the weight, resistance, or repetitions, is essential for continued muscle growth and strength gains. Combining both aerobic exercise and strength training offers synergistic benefits for body composition and metabolic health. This combination is often more effective for fat loss and improving insulin sensitivity than either type of exercise alone. Beyond structured exercise, increasing non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT, the energy expended for everything we do that is not sleeping, eating, or sports-like exercise, is also significant. Simple actions like taking the stairs, parking further away, or standing more can contribute to overall daily energy expenditure. Regular physical activity improves insulin sensitivity, helps regulate blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and positively impacts mood and stress levels, all of which indirectly support weight management efforts. Finding enjoyable forms of movement is key to long-term adherence. Often overlooked in weight loss discussions, sleep and stress are powerful physiological regulators that profoundly impact metabolic function and body weight. Prioritizing adequate sleep and developing effective stress management strategies are not optional extras, but fundamental pillars of sustainable weight management. Sleep deprivation disrupts the delicate balance of appetite-regulating hormones. As mentioned earlier, insufficient sleep increases ghrelin, hunger hormone, and decreases leptin, satiety hormone. This hormonal shift leads to increased appetite, particularly for calorie-dense, palatable foods, and reduced feelings of fullness after eating. Lack of sleep also impairs insulin sensitivity, making your body less efficient at processing glucose. This can lead to higher blood sugar levels and increased fat storage. Furthermore, sleep deprivation affects decision-making and impulse control in the brain, making it harder to resist unhealthy food choices. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine can significantly improve sleep quality. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, While acute stress is a normal response, prolonged elevation of cortisol has detrimental metabolic effects. High cortisol levels increase appetite, promote cravings for sugary and fatty foods, and specifically encourage the storage of visceral fat around the abdomen. Chronic stress can also disrupt sleep, create a cycle of hormonal imbalance, and reduce motivation for healthy behaviors like exercise and meal preparation. Implementing stress-reducing techniques is vital. Evidence-based methods include mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies, and seeking social support. Recognizing your personal stress triggers and developing healthy coping mechanisms is an ongoing process. Managing stress effectively not only supports weight management, but also enhances overall mental and physical health. Integrating stress reduction into your daily routine is an investment in your long-term well-being. Achieving sustainable weight loss is not solely about physiological changes. It also requires mastering the behavioral aspects of eating and activity. Behavioral science provides powerful tools and strategies for building healthy habits, overcoming challenges, and maintaining motivation over the long term. Setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, provides a clear roadmap for your journey. Instead of a vague goal like lose weight, aim for something like lose 5 pounds in the next month by walking 30 minutes daily and preparing 4 home-cooked meals per week. Self-monitoring is one of the most effective behavioral strategies. Tracking your food intake, physical activity, and weight increases awareness of your habits and helps identify areas for improvement. Using apps, journals, or wearable devices can provide valuable data and insights. Research consistently shows that individuals who self-monitor are more successful at losing and maintaining weight. Building healthy habits relies on consistency and repetition. Focus on establishing routines that make healthy choices the default. For example, preparing meals in advance, packing your gym bag the night before, or scheduling your workouts like important appointments. Habit formation is strengthened by associating cues with desired behaviors and incorporating rewards. Mindful eating involves paying full attention to the experience of eating, noticing hunger and fullness cues, and savoring your food. This practice helps distinguish between physical hunger and emotional eating triggered by stress, boredom, or other feelings. Mindful eating can lead to reduced calorie intake and improved satisfaction from meals. Cultivating self-efficacy, your belief in your ability to succeed in specific situations or accomplish a task, is crucial. Each small success builds confidence and reinforces your capability to make healthy choices. Focus on celebrating progress, learning from setbacks, and developing a resilient mindset. Environmental design also plays a significant role. Make your home environment supportive of healthy eating by stocking nutritious foods and minimizing tempting, unhealthy options. Similarly, create an environment that encourages physical activity. Behavioral strategies empower you to take control of your choices and build a lifestyle that supports your weight management goals. The weight loss landscape is unfortunately fertile ground for myths and misinformation. These persistent misconceptions can derail your efforts, lead to frustration, and even be harmful. Let's apply a scientific lens to debunk some of the most common ones. Myth number 1, you can spot reduce fat. The idea that you can target fat loss in specific areas, like doing endless crunches to lose belly fat, is physiologically impossible. When you create a calorie deficit, your body mobilizes fat from adipose tissue throughout your body. The areas where you lose fat first are primarily determined by genetics and hormonal factors. Exercise that strengthens specific muscles is beneficial for muscle tone and strength, but it won't selectively burn the fat covering those muscles. Myth number 2, extreme calorie restriction is the fastest way to lose weight. While drastic calorie cuts can lead to rapid initial weight loss, this approach is counterproductive for sustainable results. Severely restricting calories triggers metabolic adaptation, slows your metabolism, leads to muscle loss, which further reduces RMR and intensifies hunger and cravings. This often results in hitting a plateau quickly and experiencing rapid weight regain once the restrictive diet is abandoned, often regaining more weight than was lost. Myth number 3. Detox teas, juice cleanses, or laxatives promote fat loss. These methods do not cause true fat loss. They primarily result in temporary water loss and the emptying of the digestive tract. They can be dangerous, leading to dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, nutrient deficiencies, and disrupting normal bowel function. Your liver and kidneys are highly effective natural detoxification organs. They don't need cleansing from external products. Myth number 4. Carbs are inherently bad for weight loss. Carbohydrates are a primary energy source for the body. The issue lies with refined carbohydrates, white bread, sugary drinks, pastries, which cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Complex carbohydrates found in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes are rich in fiber and nutrients, providing sustained energy and promoting satiety. The total dietary pattern and calorie balance are more important than demonizing an entire macronutrient group. Myth number 5. You must exercise intensely for hours every day to lose weight. While exercise is crucial, consistency and finding activity you enjoy are more important than extreme intensity or duration initially. Moderate activity provides significant health benefits and contributes to calorie expenditure. As fitness improves, intensity or duration can be increased, but sustainable activity is key. NEAT also plays a significant role in daily energy expenditure. Myth number 6. Supplements are necessary for weight loss. While some supplements might offer marginal benefits in specific contexts, example, protein powder to meet protein goals, no supplement is a magic bullet for weight loss. Many are ineffective, expensive, and some can even be harmful. Focus on optimizing diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management. These are the evidence-backed foundations. Understanding and rejecting these myths is essential for adopting a science-based approach to weight management and avoiding common pitfalls. Sustainable weight management is a complex, multifaceted endeavor that requires a holistic approach grounded in scientific principles. It's about understanding and working with your body's intricate systems rather than fighting against them with restrictive or faddish methods. Focus on nourishing your body with nutrient-dense whole foods, prioritizing adequate protein and fiber intake. Explore evidence-based dietary patterns that align with your preferences and lifestyle for long-term adherence. Remember that consistency is more important than perfection. Integrate regular physical activity into your routine, combining both aerobic exercise for cardiovascular health and energy expenditure, and strength training to preserve and build metabolically active muscle mass. Find activities you genuinely enjoy to ensure sustainability. Recognize the profound impact of lifestyle factors like sleep and stress. Prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night and actively implement stress management techniques. These factors significantly influence hormonal balance, appetite, and metabolic function. Leverage the power of behavioral science to build sustainable habits. Set clear goals, practice self-monitoring, cultivate mindful eating, and build self-efficacy. Understand that setbacks are part of the journey and view them as learning opportunities. Sustainable weight management is not about reaching an arbitrary number on the scale as quickly as possible. It's about optimizing your metabolic health, improving your body composition, and building a lifestyle that supports long-term well-being. Your best weight is the one you can maintain while living a vibrant, healthy, and fulfilling life. Embrace this journey with patience, persistence, and a commitment to evidence-based strategies. Consult with qualified healthcare professionals, such as registered dietitians or certified personal trainers, for personalized guidance tailored to your unique needs and health status. If this deep dive into the science of weight management has empowered you, please give this video a thumbs up to help others find this information. Subscribe to Thrive Daily for more evidence-backed health and wellness content. Share this video with anyone you know who is navigating their weight loss journey and could benefit from a scientific perspective. What is the single most impactful scientific principle you learned today? Let us know in the comments below.